you're starting from the back.
How back?
I guess it depends. There's
Yeah.
talk of like 7 drivers so far.
Again?
Got penalty
Really?
again, like Spa.
Oh wow.
So maybe you can just don't qualify, start top 10.
Yeah, it's actually that rule of like example in when I took my last engine penalty in Spa, I already knew on Saturday where I'm going to be starting, no matter what happens in the qualifying. So it's not great, but it's what it is.
Absolutely.
So hopefully I'm not the backest.
The backest of the back.
Yeah, hopefully not.
That would be bad. Why has the team gone on this run of no points scores? Obviously, taking aside the DNFs, because there's not a lot you can do about those when they hit. Is there anything you've been able to pinpoint as to why the positivity has just trailed off a bit?
I think it's the fact that Alpine, McLaren, they've been able to almost like outdevelop us in terms of the upgrades and amount of upgrades. We haven't had as many. But that is a high priority for the team for the future, and we see that as a weakness, and we've taken action for that. So it's a high focus in the future that we can produce bits fast enough to compete with these teams, and I have no doubt that in the future we'll be in better shape. But at least, we could build a really fast race car in the beginning of the year, but we need to make sure in the future that we can also develop it.
There's a lot of question marks around your teammate at the start of the year making his debut. How impressed have you been with the progression that he's shown, the pace that he's shown, and the consistency across this season?
Yeah, I think I don't think there's any question marks anymore. Like, I think he definitely earns his place in F1, and it's impressive. No doubt he's had big pressure. First ever Chinese F1 driver, rookie season. It's not easy. So I think he's done a great job, and definitely would be nice to see him for another year to prove himself even more.
Do you guys work well together within the team? Do you find that you need the same things from the car? You push in the same direction?
Very well, actually. Our setup's normally pretty similar, and he keeps asking questions, and he always wants to learn more, and he's overall just a nice guy as well. So really, really good fit.
So no FP1 for you tomorrow.
No.
How are you going to approach it, given your position at the moment? Do you act as a bit of a mentor?
Sleep long.
Sleep long, okay. Are you going to be a bit of a mentor to Nick, though, and sort of help him?
Well, we had a
understand
brief chat earlier already, and he seems switched on, and whatever he asks, I give him an honest answer. I never, played any hide or anything, so I'm happy to help where I can if he wants to, but he obviously does have a little bit of experience. He knows, I think, roughly what's coming towards him. He's driven these cars before, so. But it will be interesting also for us. I think there's always something we can learn, vice versa. So obviously I missed the time on track, but then again I've been here a couple of times. So.
You certainly have. Just talking about those few times that you've raced here, which ones stand out for you?
Well, obviously the first win has always a very high ranking in your overall race history, which happened here many years ago. Yeah, then I think the years with Ferrari, I think being on the podium many times, experiencing the power of the enthusiasm and power of the people has been incredible. So yeah, I think I'm very fortunate having had so many highlights around here.
And then just bringing it back to this weekend in the Aston Martin, we're expecting some more overtakes potentially this year, or do you think it's still going to be tough to get some moves?
It's still going to be tough. I think cars are making it easier to follow, but not necessarily easier to overtake. So I don't know. We're asking ourselves the same question in terms of how powerful is the toe? Will it be a mess in quali? The toe is less powerful than previous years because of the difference of the nature of the car. But it will still be powerful, so we'll see.
For a guy who's got a power unit penalty this weekend, you seem in very good spirits. What is putting the smile on your face today?
That we race weekend. I just love racing, and I love these back-to-backs. I could race almost every weekend, so that means there's always an opportunity. If we had like this week to dwell on last week and had to wait till next week to get back in the car, perhaps I wouldn't be as positive today. But it's the idea that there's new opportunities this weekend, and I love I love a challenge. So coming from the back is going to be tough for sure, but focused on getting those points for the team.